All right, what's up? Sorry about that delay there. Um, just nerves, I guess, and getting ready and stuff. What's up, Wild Water Goddess? GG's on your first circuit. Thank you for the good luck, guys. Thank you for the good luck, Zephyr. What's up, Miri? Oh yeah, let me open my head counter thing too. Um, I'm not connecting in Discord. Oh my god. Um, I'm excited, but I'm also pretty nervous, and I had some pretty rough mesmer kills this morning, so we'll see what happens. Thank you. Good luck, Donut. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Dude, I'm never ready when he says go, 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 go. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Worst that happens is I get hit to Mesmer for like over an hour straight, and I get the plus 10 hits plus all the hits I already took, so as long as that doesn't happen, we're good. Yeah. I don't know, like, even if I feel really good about the run, it's never something I'm really prepared for, so yeah, hopefully, like, honestly, I think the whole run should be fine. It's mostly Mesmer, so as long as Mesmer's, like, decent, I'll be happy. Been doing a lot of practice with him, and okay, I think they're pretty sick dodges for some of his attacks in Phase 2. I'm not 100% sure though, because I guess I've just gotten used to them, so they're not as cool as they were when I first did them, but I think they are really cool, and I think people are gonna like it. So, as long as I can pull off some cool dodges, surely it'll be good. I'm honestly, like, I think I'm more scared of Phase 1 than Phase 2, and it used to be the other way around, but Phase 1 I think has more memes in it. But yeah, I hope it gets a good reaction from people. Yeah, I'm really excited. And I did have a lot of fun practicing Mesmer. He's actually like a really, really fun boss, but I do have a couple of small complaints about him, but I think he's really fun. One of those complaints being the, like, spear flurry. I hate that move so much. It scares me so bad.
But I can also that you're not then why not? I am Carl.
I tried to find a way to I frame it with my astral board, but I couldn't. I couldn't make it work because like it was really inconsistent. Sometimes I would get hit by the spear, sometimes I wouldn't. So I think it was just a spacing thing. And then sometimes, or usually when he landed, I could still dodge it after, like the spike in the ground, the explosion, I guess. But it was really, really tight, so I just decided I shouldn't do that. But the spears really, really scare me. It's probably what I'm most scared of, to be honest. Double swipe is also pretty scary, but I think the spears are worse. But yeah, I feel pretty good about the round. The two bosses I'm the most scared of are Rykard and Vesmer for sure, but I've done a bit of Rykard practice. I don't think it'll be that bad, and then Vesmer. I've been practicing for hours and hours and hours.
But I can play turning root to aid you. You need own to the foot. Then summon me. I bequeath. It will some torrent. Treat him with respect.
I did also have like a little bit of internet issue at the start of my stream, but I did restart my router and it seems like it's fine. So hopefully I won't be having issues with it today. Okay, just chill out. Got a lot of setup ahead, so I can relax for a little bit. And I guess the incentive, or the price for the +0 Mesmer incentive was 2,500, which we're already at. So, like, I guess I was probably gonna do a +0 anyway, but like, I guess I have to now. So, oh well. Although I thought the last weekend, I thought we ended at like 2,300-ish. So I guess we got a lot of donations in between. Or at the start, I don't know. Also really worried I'm gonna lag in the middle of the Mesmer fight and get hit, because that did happen sometimes. Not every single time I lagged I got hit, but it's pretty hard to dodge when he's like mid-attack and my game lags. What's up, Ronnie? Thanks for the good luck, dude. I feel like I've done so much L1 Astral 4 on Mesmer, I forgot how to use the L2. This run is gonna be so bad, dude. Oh god. Because I almost pushed L1 R1 there instead of L1 R2.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? I at these. I just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all.
I only did... I've done a lot of practice, but I only did one full.
Great. I see it now. Humans all lose
So we'll see how it goes. It should be fine, but like I'm already pretty familiar with a lot of this route, but still. I also decided to not buy the torch for this cave for whatever reason, which I don't think you die if you miss the first ledge on the first jump. So it probably should be fine, but I'll go slowly. Pretty sure if you fall all the way down, you just take some fall damage. Same is not true for this one. Because I have the bow, I'm also gonna kill that. So I'm pretty sure that's the one that aggro's normal. Now, kill my FB just in case, although I don't think that messes me up on. Usually I drink up first start. I think it should. Guess we can put on fire start too. Nice. And there's the GG. Super scary parts of things. I don't think so. Trying to think of the remaining weeks, because there's smithing percent next week, which is pretty straightforward, honestly. And I think Commanders is after that one. Commanders is gonna be cool. Because Gaius is a really fun boss, but I haven't tested him a whole lot just yet, but I don't think there's anything crazy there. And then there's 2 weeks after that. One of them is the Vortizax Lassie, which I haven't even remotely tested, so I don't know what that one's gonna look like. But at least not that I can think of. There's nothing crazy. Yeah, Commanders and the Dragons. Is there not another week? I guess there's only 7 weeks, but there's 8. Oh yes, 7 weeks for 8 players, but I'm the players. I can't play myself. Okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything crazy. I think Gaius will be fun, but I haven't really tested much there. And same for, I haven't tested the 2 dragons yet, whatever that run is called, the garbage run or whatever. I forgot what new name now, but oh, there goes my internet again. We're going strong. We did a good 20 minutes in the bag. But yeah, there's nothing crazy that I can think of, but maybe like testing stuff, I'll find something that's really cool. I'll just have to see. I'm a little worried about the Commanders and Smithing Stones will be fine, but the 2 Dragons one I'm worried about, because I think my damage on Plassey is going to be really bad. And Fia's, my weapon is okay on Fia's, but I'm going to try, when I get Howl, I'm going to try getting the magic tier and use Night Comet with Meteorite Staff and Staff Plus for Fia's, and I think that'll help. And then I really hope I can script Vortizax, because I'm not very well practiced on that guy. But I also have a range dash over, so it might just be like fight him from the head, because he has no no defense for ranged. Yeah, it seems like it might do what it did last week and just dip down some and then like be fine again. I'll just like hopefully my stream will crash, I guess, is all I can really hope for. Yeah, ranged like Fortisax and is just such an idiot versus ranged. Like Fortisax, Cenisax, and CX, all those dragons are just they have nothing to defend against it. Except for, like, I guess the Fire Breath, but they don't really do that one so much. So it's really easy to range cheese them. And I would use, like, Night Comet or something, but that feels really cheap to just... Like, I would probably end on Fortisax. It depends on how fast you would go, but... Like, it feels really cheap to end the regular season by killing Fortisax with Night Comet. So I'm probably not going to do that, as... I assume it would be pretty easy, but yeah, I'm probably not going to. It is kind of tempting, though. It's like the final boss of the regular season. I just cheese him with Night Comet. Nah, that's lame. Easy, but... And I think I could just cheese him better with those swords, so... No need. It'd be cool to find a script form if I can, though. That's for sure. It's like I could maybe stealth and try something, but I don't know. I'll have to play around with it that week. I'm curious how other people's Mesmer practice has been going. I'm really excited for this whole weekend, and I think starting it out with 2+0 Mesmers is going to be pretty sick. But yeah, I'm curious what other people's have looked like. Nice one. This weekend is exciting. Next weekend, I don't know, we'll see. I'm curious how people are going to route next week, but I think this one it's more exciting boss fight-wise. Although I guess Spectre's doing, like, New Game Plus for his next week, so that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, Zephyr, Donut, I haven't watched Zephyr as much, honestly, but when I do watch Zephyr, he is really good. But I've been watching Donut a lot this week since he's doing +0 Mesmer, and it's been really exciting. Yeah, DLC is pretty scary, honestly. Like, just in general, the bosses are really brutal. Like, Rolana's really hard, Mesmer's really tricky, Consort's really hard, Romana is... I think Romana's more simple, but she's still a little tricky with her base transition, for hitless at least. And then, like, Vale is rough, Jory's just kind of trash, but, like, Midra's really cool, he's also really tricky. Like, the DLC is really cool, but it is pretty cool. Some really rough fights. Gaius is also pretty... Gaius is really not so bad once you learn this fight. He's a lot of fun to fight. Spoilers, yeah. I remember oh my god. I was routing All Bosses plus DLC region locked. And I was talking to Banjo about it in his chat one day when he was like 800 hours in or something. And I accidentally spoiled. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do all 207 bosses, and I didn't even think about that he hadn't finished the DLC yet. And he like was really dramatic about it. I think he was just joking, but it was... I can't believe I did that. He did... In my... Like, he only had one boss left, It was, I felt so bad. I think he already knew, because Lank DM'd me and was like, don't even worry about it. But still, I felt kind of bad. I can't believe his first playthrough was 1,000 hours. And I think he first tried Consort too, which is wild. I can't believe that. I guess he had like a really nice tank build. Plus, I think he used Claws on Knight, which are pretty solid. I should have grabbed the flail. I think I'm just gonna get the flail. I have a kill on Bogart with the sword, but flail would be a lot safer. It's not as cool. You know what? He gets flipped in the air. I'll just deal with the sword, I guess. And if he doesn't die, then I'll just run away and use the ranged Ash of War on him. So the guy on the Divine Tower, I stopped killing. Like, I don't have sorcery for him, so I just didn't kill him. I think it's safe to run past him. I didn't test it extensively, which I probably should have, but I think it is safe to just go ahead and sprint past him. Because he has like a little aggro animation. I don't know if he's like the red hooded enemies in Stormveil, where he has like a really fast shove with the torch pole. I don't think so, to be honest, but I also think I'm gonna skip to Liurnia. Because I really don't need to go get the staff or the merchant or anything like that. Yeah. Oh my god, I could have gone there pretty... Phoebe, thank you so much for the 25-month resub. Holy moly. I appreciate that. Yeah, Wild Water Goddess is my ref today. Yeah, I guess that's a good excuse to be here. Yeah, thank you so much for the 25 months, Wiki. I really appreciate it. So, I'll just get the key and go straight to DTS, I think. And then go easy, get +4. Then do Bogart. You know what else I'm really excited about, though? I'm really excited to watch this week's back. Because I think this week is more exciting than some of the other weeks. At least, like, for me personally. So I'm really excited to watch it back and see what Yuma and Kelp have to say. It's been one of my favorite things about doing competitive runs and stuff is like watching the VODs back of my games and like not only hearing things I could have improved on or like different perspectives and stuff, but also just hearing the glazes like a nice confidence boost. But also just like the feedback, it's nice too. Yeah, I agree. This weekend, Two Sisters. I think Commanders will also be pretty cool, but I think these 2 weeks are is like Rolana and Mesmer. I feel like are two of the best bosses in the DLC. Like Mesmer, I don't know, they're both so good, dude. They're both so good. So yeah, so far these have been my two favorites. And on top of that, like Meta just fucking went into Rolana and parried her, and then like one shot her whole health bar. Like that was crazy. I cannot believe that Meta did that. That was insane. That was so. The other side of a bingo match you played is interesting. Yeah, that's the other thing about bingo too, is you can see what your opponents are. Or so when you've won, yeah, sure. Definitely feels better when you win, but losing is unfortunately a part of the game. But yeah, it's really interesting to go back and see like what you were thinking and what your opponent was doing and how you reacted and how they reacted. I think it's really cool. Yeah, that dude, that Meta's kill on Rolana was sick. I think she was the only one who parried, but oh my goodness, that was crazy. That was so crazy. Yeah, I'm really excited for this weekend. And I was really excited for the Rolana weekend now that I'm thinking about it a bit more. Age of Stars is kind of cool, but like we've already seen any percent with the two trees, and I don't really think like everybody just one-shot Blue Loretta and Mimic, and like Estelle isn't really that cool of a boss in my opinion, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's the best part is like, oh my god, I'm racing on this square, I have to get this. And then you watch it back and your opponent's like up in Wonderland collecting smithing stones or something and you're like racing for something. That is the best, yeah. Dude, I'm like shaking already. This is not what you want to see. But I feel like the more I practice Mesmer back to back, the worse I get at it. So maybe now that I'm gonna have like a little break between now and Mesmer, when I get to him, muscle memory will just take over and I'll enter like flow state or whatever it's called that people talk about, and it'll be simple. But we'll see. Like, I don't know, last night I opened up Elden Ring and I did +0 new game 7, no hit. And then I did regular no hit, and then I did with buffs no hit. And I was like, okay, that's perfect. That's 3 no hits back to back, all of varying difficulties. I feel great. And then my brother and I played League for a little bit. And then I went back and I did a couple more Mesmer kills. I did like another new game 7 +0 no hit, and then another base new game no hit. And I was like, I feel great. And I played like Arc for a little bit or something. And then before I went to bed, I did another kill, and I had 2 more back-to-back no-hits. And I was like, that's perfect. Like, that's all I need to do. I feel great. And then I opened it this morning. I got another New Game 7 no-hit, followed by a base cycle no-hit. And then I kept practicing, and I got hit every single time. And I was like, dude, are you serious? Like, and it was something different every time, too, which I feel like is probably worse. But, like, I don't know. Like, I felt so good, and then the more I practiced, I kept getting hit. And I was like, this is a little bit concerning, not gonna lie. So, I don't know, maybe, like, the break in between helps more than I think it does. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday at least, I did a full run, which was my first full run, and I did get it first try with +0. So, like, I don't know, maybe I just need the break in between so I don't overthink it too much, but here I am overthinking it, so I don't know. We'll see. I have like 2 hours to think about this, so well, I guess it's like an hour and a half now. But hey, look, I don't know if Donut actually got his. I know he did like 2 attempts or something, but I think his kill is a little longer than mine, so we'll see. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it can hinder. And I think I think first of all, like, taking breaks does really help when you're learning something. So I think when you're like first learning a boss, it's good to kind of sit there for a little while and kind of figure out what's going on, but then like take a break, think on it for a little bit, like relax, and then come back to it later. Thanks for cursing the wrong BB, by the way. But I feel like once you're at the point where it's like, okay, I know all his moves, I've no-hit him several times, whether it's like upgraded or +0 or like New Game 7 upgraded or whatever, like once you've done it a couple times, I think taking some breaks is better. Like, you're still practicing and kind of polishing everything, but taking breaks is good so you don't get burnt out. Hey, we'll see. We'll see what happens. As long as I get it within like 5 attempts, I'll be, I think. 5 would be pretty sad. Plus, yeah, sometimes when I practice, I just start trying stuff, which I always get hit by. I'm like, oh, what if I dodge like this instead? And then I get hit instantly, and it's like, oh, okay. I guess maybe I shouldn't do that again. Shadows always gives you nerves. I can imagine, dude. Shadows looks really hard. Relaxing? That's true, yeah. Relaxing. It's a big thing. I get really nervous really easily, but yeah, relaxing definitely is. And I should practice relaxing. If that's even a thing you can do. Yeah, the best we can. Yeah. And I think some nerves are good, but sometimes it definitely is just to a point where it's over. Later, bozo. Okay, so I guess I'll just rest here to go to round table because I'm gonna need to rest in a second anyway. But I don't actually need anything from round table right now. I don't think. Yeah. I don't even remember who it was that said that about my bot, but I think when I first was starting to stream, I had a bot that did basically nothing, and someone said you should make it, when people say GG, it says shut up and let me cook or something. I think it was Link. So, here we are, with this stupid toxic bot. I need to give him more toxic commands, but I don't know what else to have him say, and I always feel bad when he's mean to people, so... I don't know, maybe I should just leave it where it is. Yeah. Just don't take it personally. He's just vibing, that's all. I do quite like this route though. I think something I'm realizing about the unseen form route, which I do think is really nice, is it takes a little bit longer to set up, which kind of sucks. Like, obviously you're having to get something extra, so of course it's going to take longer, but it is a little unfortunate that it does take longer. Although I do get my 4, 5, and 6 from it, which is pretty nice. Excuse me. So I need 18 intelligence, and then I think I just dumped the rest into faith. Okay, and then we'll go to Bogart. Kill Bogart, and then get Valve the Indomitable, and the Grace over there, and go give the necklace to Raya. And yeah, we'll go to Manor and all that stuff. And I think on Mesmer, I'm gonna give myself a couple extra flasks, because I think I usually have like 5 or 6, but I don't know. I'll just do all except for like 2 of them, maybe, if I can, if I get more flasks, I guess. Okay, this all looks good. Sorry, buddy. It's kind of fucked up, but gotta go. I could have just bought the necklace, but it's it's just faster to. True, yeah. What if I what if I put like frost on the balls and just use those at +0 instead? Technically, I think I'm allowed to do that, but that sounds like a terrible plan. He deserves it. I guess. I don't know, I always feel bad when I kill him. He didn't do anything wrong, technically, but I don't know. Having to make the, like, round trip to Raya and back just really sucks. Is like, man, it's so sad that so many people in Elden Ring Questlines die. Like, I don't know why. Everybody just has like a sad ending. Except for like the spirit calling lady, whatever her name is. It's your time loss, yeah. Gotta do the time save. Which I'm speaking of time, I'm pretty sure Donut's run is like 20 minutes faster than mine at least, so we'll see how that goes, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised if his Rykard is already dead, honestly. 30 minutes, yeah, because he does the Knight's Calf cheese, I'm pretty sure.
Hello. It's rather my mistress. But I was a
See, I wouldn't be surprised if he was like close to Rykard or done.
What a blessed Thugshalies. The Thugglies. Thank you kindly. Did I forget? I see you are very to steady such, please.
Okay. So yeah, I think we have everything. +4. We have 3 of our talismans. We have sleep pots. We got Val the Indomitable. I think we're good. I wonder if I could do Illica +4 right now. Oh, but Raya would be over here still. Never mind. I was gonna say, it would be nice if we could just go kill Gillica and then, like, hop down where Raya's other spawn is, but I think she'll be there. So that wouldn't really work out.
I am Tanit Ryas, a warrior, perhaps. Will you join YX rise with us? And now you below the drawing room, but be short.
My stomach really hurts. I don't know if it's like nerves or if I ate something bad, because I had like this microwave thing this morning that was left over from like a long time ago, and I don't think it was very good. I didn't eat all of it. It kind of felt like it was not good still. So hopefully I don't have to like throw up in the middle of the match. Be kind of awkward. Nice jump by the my stomach. Oh my god, this is so funny actually. So last night, my partner and I, she's in med school, so she has like pretty stressful days, I guess. And she got home last night and she was like, Can we please go to this restaurant? I was like, I mean, yeah, sure, why not? So we went. They have sushi, which is like, both of us love sushi, especially her. She loves sushi. And we go, and I had like an enchilada earlier, so I had some cheese, and I'm lactose intolerant, which is also a crucial part of the story. And we go, we get some sushi and some hibachi, and sushi had cream cheese in it, which is like nothing really weird, I guess. Like, that's kind of normal. And before we got our ticket, I was like, I really have to go to the bathroom. My stomach is going to explode. And so I went to the bathroom, and there was like, I don't know, it's just like a regular public bathroom, I guess. I really hate using public restrooms, but I didn't really have much of a choice. So I go in there, and there's like a stall and a urinal, which is like standard. And dude, I went into the stall, and a couple seconds later, I have to tell this story before I start Noble. I go into the stall, and a couple of seconds later, a kid and their parent come in. I don't know if it was a mom or dad. I didn't really care, but the kid like whispered to his parent, and he was like, "There's someone in here." And the parent didn't say anything, and then the kid said again, "There's someone in here." And the parent said nothing. And then the kid got on all fours on the floor to try and look under the wall into the stall. And I was like, there's no fucking way right now. And the parent was like, get off the floor right now. And then they just left. Dude, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. It was so funny. I can't believe that happened. It was crazy. So yep, I don't know, man. It's pretty wild. It was very fun, but it was wild. Alright, I think this hit should bleed on. Yeah. Good, 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 good. I'm gonna go ahead and level up here, I think. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't like using public restrooms. First of all, I think they're nasty, but also, yes, I don't want like some 8-year-old or however old he was looking under the stall. I don't know. It's so funny. It is so gross, but it is so funny. He didn't get his head all the way under the door either, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. It was so funny. I cannot believe that happened to me. Oh my gosh. Hang on, I have to get through this for next section. Oh my. Uh-oh, he didn't. Oh. That's not great. I should have rolled that. For sure. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew I should have rolled that. Yeah, because I guess I threw the kukri a little early. I thought I heard him like getting closer to me, but I guess it was just him like starting his animation to roll towards me. Yeah, and the stalls have zero privacy. That's true. There's a lot of bathrooms I go into where the stall door doesn't even have a lock on it, or the lock doesn't work or stuff. It's horrible. Yeah, the cracks on both sides, yeah. There was, okay, there was one time where we were visiting some family in Portugal, I think. And, we stopped, I don't remember where it was. Our flight was a connecting flight, because I live in the US. So it was like I don't know, it was like a 12-hour round trip or something. Or not round trip, sorry, 12-hour flight there. And we stopped somewhere to use the bathroom, or like a connecting flight, and we like got off in this bathroom and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure the urinals there's like a wall of urinals in the bathroom, which is pretty standard for a guy's bathroom. And I'm pretty sure that there were, let me read this way first. don't I? Just in case, I messed up that roll earlier, so... I'm gonna start with it. It's pretty bad phase 1, but... It's okay. You can use the flush here too, I guess. I don't really use it anywhere else. So I was trying to greed for stamina, but I don't think it's... This loop is pretty lenient. Good, good, good. Really not a great loop, but that's okay. Okay, let's do this, and then back here. These are the GGs, guys. Less aggressive. Really? Isn't PV Berserker? That's funny. Yeah, I can definitely be more aggressive on Rykard, and I usually am for bingo and stuff, but I don't like to be aggressive because I really hate this fight, and I've lost a lot of runs for Rykard. So I like to play it safer. Although if you're more aggressive, you can do that fight so much faster, which is crazy. But yeah, I guess it was hitless despite the issues. Anyway, back to more bathroom talk. So anyway, we went to Portugal to visit family. We had a connecting flight somewhere. I don't remember where, but we got off at the airport there to use the bathroom and stuff. They also had a Rolex store, I think. And I did not know this, but Rolexes are really expensive. They're like $20,000, and I didn't know that, but... Where am I going with the story? Probably nowhere, you know, but... Anyway, they had like a line of urinals, which is pretty standard for like a men's bathroom. And... I don't think the urinals had barriers in between, which is not standard. Like in the US, usually whenever you see a bunch of urinals, they always have walls in between for like privacy, even though like it doesn't really do much. And then on top of that, someone, I don't know who, thought this was a good idea, decided to put a mirror next to the urinal. So if you looked in the mirror, you just see everybody standing there holding their thing and peeing. It was crazy. I didn't even know what to think when I saw that. I walked in the bathroom, and I had never been out of the country, and I was like, okay, I mean, that's just like a nicer bathroom, honestly. The doors there at least go all the way down on the stalls and stuff. And then I was like, okay, there's no barriers on the urinals. That's kind of weird. And then I saw the mirror, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is there a mirror in here right there? Why? It's just... It was crazy, dude. I was traumatized. It was terrifying to see that. I don't know why someone put a mirror next to a bunch of urinals, but someone did it. Someone did. Oh, dude, I'm even shakier now after I got Rykard. I just need to take some deep breaths and not stress. And not think about urinals. Oh shit. Just bumped into my desk. I don't know if y'all heard that, my bad. But yeah, apparently Rolexes are really expensive. At least I think it was a Rolex. I'm pretty sure Rolex is like the really expensive watch, right? And I used to wear watches, but I used to buy like a $10 watch or something. It wasn't great, but I don't wear one anymore. But yeah, at the time I was like, oh, I've never seen a Rolex store. Like I didn't know they had real stores in like an airport or something. So yeah, I like wandered over and I kind of poked my head in a little bit and I saw the price and I was like 20,000. Oh wait, those are euros. I don't know how much that is in US dollar, which is about 20,000. I think it was like 22,000 euros and that was like 19,000 US dollars or something. It was expensive. And I was shocked that someone would spend that much money on a watch. I guess if you're like a multi-billionaire, you can afford to do that, but not me, personal. Okay. Let's go upgrade +6, and I need to go get patches so I can use a foot on Radon.
Well, then I presume.
That much on a single item. Yeah. Like, if it's like a car or a home or something, that makes sense, but like, a watch? Seriously, a watch? Like, that's crazy. Every watch is gonna tell the time. I don't need to buy a $20,000 watch to be able to look at the time on it, you know? Like, that's absurd. And I did wear a watch for a long time. Like, I had like an indention in my wrist from wearing it so much. Because I wore the watch pretty tight. And I just, I don't know, like, it told the time just fine for however long I had it. Remember my grandmother would like, every time she saw me wearing my watch, she would make fun of me because she does the thing you're supposed to do with your watch where you wear it on your non-dominant hand upside down, but I wore it right side up on my dominant hand, so I did it wrong. 15K on a purse? That's crazy. I mean, like, I never bought a purse. I don't know how expensive, like, a normal purse is, but that's crazy. 15K on a purse, dude. That's wild. But hey, if that's... like, if that's your thing, I guess, you know? I'm not gonna stop you. But yeah, that's a lot for a purse, I imagine. Okay. I guess I'll need to level up also. guess I'll sell my money when I come back to upgrade to +9. I guess I'll use it on elevators too, because I'm about to hit a bunch of elevators. So we need 33 faith, and then I just want to get some endurance, because this weapon uses a lot of stamina. We'll put on Golden Vow and Howl. I think we should be good to go. Donut's probably like at Vogue or something. Maybe that's a little dramatic, but he's probably not far from Vogue, I would guess. Probably in the middle of the Barre quest line. So I think he said his route was an hour 20, but I think that was a bit of a downplay because he said, nice lag by the way, he said that's what his Rolana route was, so how much longer could it be, which it's going to be a little bit longer, and he's doing it +0, so I think it'll be closer to like hour 30 to hour 40, somewhere in there. Mine, it's like hour 50-ish, 2 hours. So maybe I'm being a little time. Although, I did hear him, like, the latter half of what he was saying when we were both in the call, about everybody using +0 Serpent Hunter, so that boss is, like, always going to be tricky for everybody, which he's not wrong, but I think Woody's actually doing it with his weapon at +10. So that's, I'm excited to see. I haven't watched Woody's round in a while, but I saw him testing it some, and his thing does a lot of damage to Rykard, so I'm really looking forward to seeing Woody's route. And meta if she brings back the parries, which I haven't actually watched meta practice, but if she does parry Mesmer, that's... I'm gonna go wild, dude. I don't even know if you can parry Mesmer. Is Mesmer parryable? I feel like he is, but I honestly don't know.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival...
The parting Kelp's headless run where she's... Alright everybody, let's say it together. And then everybody says champions. It's pretty awesome. Brings me back to bingo. I think I usually use that remembrance before because that, like, I'm almost 60k now. Oh well. sure if this is a cycle. Oh, goodness. The foot. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I haven't, honestly, during my practice on Radon, I don't practice him very often. I have not seen any opener other than the good one for a long time. So I wasn't actually sure if I had the damage there to, like, get the instant transition, but I guess I don't. Which I didn't think so, but... oh well. And then I wasn't sure if he would do another attack there, so I didn't know how many R1s I could greed. So I did like, what, 1 or 2? And yeah, I did the stomp. Okay, nice, dude. Doing pretty good so far. Yeah, I don't think that guy has the fast shove. So I think that is safe. I don't think he has range either. Maybe he has like a fire pod actually, but I've never really seen him throw it. Maybe he doesn't have a fire pod. I don't know. I do remember watching the VOD back though from last week when I got Radon's Great Rune, and whoever was commentating, I can't remember who the other person was. Maybe it was the... why did I use game, by the way? Maybe it was Graphic. But they were... Numa and the other commentator were both like, wow, this is a lot of... It's like... I almost slipped off there, actually. Maybe I should shut my mouth. So they were saying it was a lot of scary parkour, and I was like, I mean, it's not really that bad. I've done this tower so many times, but... and then I almost slip off there, so maybe I should just be... maybe I should go down to the basement and kill Apostle real quick for some extra money. Imagine. He drops like... I think he drops like 90k or something. He drops a lot of money. I did almost jinx myself. Thankfully... well, okay, I don't know. I was gonna say I could fast travel out fast enough, but I'm not 100% sure on, because it's a pretty... I think you would go to the ledge underneath you pretty quickly and it would kill you. So... I don't know. Maybe not. Because the rest of the Divine Tower is pretty easy to warp out of if you fall. Also, when I did my practice run yesterday, I was a bit scattered and I forgot to equip the Great Rune the entire run until I got to Mesmer. I just forgot about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip it right now. So don't forget about it for 20 minutes. Actually, I didn't need to take all that other stuff off because I'm not using Food Answer right now. My mods are slacking. Yeah, bye bot. This one didn't tell me to put the space though, so I probably would have done it wrong. Never know. Maybe the URL does have a space in it. Yeah, as long as everything else goes according to plan, I should be able to get to Mesmer. But plan is to do Mesmer plus 0. I just don't trust the plan. Have you done Elden Ring any percent, Wild Water Goddess? I know you said your PB, your distance PB was Rykard, right? But I don't know, like, did you ever go back and get it? Personally, I did run the Serpent Hunter route for a while, but I really just prefer Iron Balls, honestly. It's a little slower for sure, but I don't have to fight Rykard. And I like the setup a bit more. Apparently rotting on. Oh, that was Phoebe that said that? Sorry. I'm so sorry. Y'all are both the same color. And y'all's names are very similar links. Yeah, I remember Phoebe got her run, which is crazy. I remember I woke up, I think one day, and I saw that Phoebe was streaming. I was like, oh, I'll go watch this. And she was like halfway through a live run, and I was like, oh shit. And I watched the rest of it, and she got it. Didn't even use Serpent Hunter? Oh yeah, you did. I remember that. Yeah, y'all's names are really similar. Learn Radon. Yeah, honestly, I'd prefer to fight Radon over Rykard every day. But I've practiced Radon a lot, and I really like Radon. And I've practiced Rykard a lot. Not as much, but I just don't like Rykard very much. But yeah, what are you routing with Wild Water Goddess? Are you using Serpent Hunter or Iron Balls? Or like some other route? Those are just the two most common. Oh yeah, I saw the edit actually, BB. I didn't know who did it, but it looked really, really good. That was really cool. I think I watched most, if not all of it, and it was really good. I don't know how much collaborating there was, but yeah, that was great. Surely that's not gonna end on him. I have one ring, so I'm gonna pop it. A round table, get my talisman pops, get +9, and golden god. How you feel with Serpent Hunter? Nice. How do you feel so far? I honestly, I like Serpent Hunter, but I think overall balls are a little easier. But Serpent Hunter is pretty cool, and I do like that it's somber, and it gives you Assassin Gambit pretty easily, but I just don't like the card. Yeah, I did notice, of course, like, there were some sections from the chat that popped out, and it was really good. Surely that's fine. I think I usually get 20 endurance and then do a bit of strength. But yeah, I think it can be good to cut out some of the fights. Like, I enjoy watching the boss fights, but sometimes it is nice to have, like, a skip ahead. But, like, if you cut out a section where you're just, like, sitting there waiting for Noble to sleep or something. But yeah, I did like the chat messages and how some of them were highlighted when you responded to them. That was really cool. Because I think there was one at the start of the run when you were, like, right after you jumped off the cliff and died and you were spawning in. I think there was one, and I was like, oh, shit, this is pretty cool. Because that's not really something many streamers do, which I personally see in that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. You should definitely check it out. I did not make that. Oh my god. Oh, and now he's standing sideways. I'm just gonna reset. Oh my god. Nice one, dude. Nice one. I probably could have made it, but sometimes if he sees you, he'll... Like, if he sees you, he's almost guaranteed to do his lightning bolt. So, I'm not gonna risk that. What's up, Lemon? Gooping to gooped? How we looking? I have no idea what that scale is. Somewhere in the middle. We should be gooping. We're closer on the side of gooping, I think. But I don't know, we could always be gooped, I guess. Okay, let's not hit the stairs this time. Pretty advanced strats here. Simply don't hit the stairs. Just... Sure. And I think after, like right before I do Moog, like once I do the Moog running section and get the Grace and the +10 and everything, I'll probably go back to Kale and get the +0 and the throwing knives. Don't be grueling? Yeah, true. We shouldn't be there, but there's always a chance. Never know. Too scared to do my astral work for whatever reason. Gotta save the F, of course. Couldn't play a week. Did I reschedule that you fill in? Probably, I'd let you fill in, Lemon. I trust you. Although I don't really see myself not being able to play a week. I can't imagine what would have to happen for me to not be able to play 1 week. I should just show up not to win. True. Yeah, I really like this Morgoth strat. This script on him is really nice because it works at the bare minimum requirements with 3 talismans. So, it doesn't really matter what I level with this weapon. As long as I have, like, enough endurance, it's fine.
So I'd like to the flame then and guide you.
Okay, so all we need to do now is kill Niall. Go to Snowfields. I'm tempted to go to Ordina because I prefer going to Moog Teleporter from Ordina rather than from the Grace. So I think I'll probably do that. We'll probably go to Ordina and then go to Moog, even though it's a time loss, and then DLC time. What's up, Nova? How's it going? But yeah, before I do Moog, I need to remember to go buy +0 and the daggers. I was gonna do Moog +0 also, but I'm just... Oh my god, we've raised $260 since I last looked. Holy shit. Good job, guys. Keep donating. That's crazy. Oh yeah, anyway, I was originally gonna do Moog +0 because I'm a little more comfy with Moog than Mesmer. But then I was like, nah, dude, just, like, I need to learn Mesmer anyway. Like, I'm not great at the fight, so let me go ahead and learn it. And then I was like, yeah, I may as well just do +0. I mean, Mesmer. Yeah, I got the goop, yeah. I'll save my foot for Moog, though, I think. Yeah, +0 for Mesmer. I don't have to, but I'm going to. Like, Donut was saying he was going to do it if we hit, I think, 2,500, which we did. And I've practiced him a lot at +0, so I might as well just go ahead and do it. I fully expect to get hit at least once, too. If not, but we'll see what happens. If we get it, that's cool, but I don't think so. I think nerves are gonna bite the butt. Not readiness to let you play, yeah. I imagine Donut's probably in the DLC. And if not, he's got to be really close. Oh, chest hurts a little bit. I do kind of feel like I'm gonna grow up, but I frequently feel like that during these weekends, so oh well. Should take a week off and reduce play. I could. Although I think, I'm not sure if Numa asked him to play, but Marshall had to drop out. I think it was just for personal reasons. I don't really know why, but that's what I assume. And Numa said he was probably going to ask Hoosier since that was originally his spot. So I guess Hoosier's not playing, so I assume he just didn't want to. Last time I saw him stream, well, I guess he was doing rando races last night, but before that, it looked like he was doing the, like, rando with the pros or whatever it's called that Sirius is hosting. So I just assumed he didn't want to, like he had other plans. But I don't know if Numa asked him or not. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It's not my business, I guess. I already played Marshall or Hoosier, or I guess it is Killa. Like, I already played that player position, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of Pokemon. That's true, yeah. He's done a lot of Pokemon, and then I saw him do like 1 or 2 streams with the rando with the pros, and he did rando races like last night or something. I almost did a race last night, but I was like, no, I gotta go to bed early to wake up. And then, crazy story, I went to bed at like a reasonable time, and I slept for a couple hours, and then I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep, and I felt sick, so I was like dreaming about Mesmer, and I was having anxiety, so I just woke up and played games instead. And here I am. Vakrosh seeds? Isn't that the chaos thing that Sai and Vakrosh, or not Sai, Shura and Vakrosh are doing? Shura asked me if I was gonna do that, and I was like, I don't know, I have like all the hip stuff going on, so we'll see. But then the more I hear about it, the less I want to do it, because he said it's like the Nightmare Seed, but like seamless co-op rando, and I was like, that sounds horrible. I don't want to do that. So like, it is kind of tempting to try it, but I also don't really want to. Because why would I want to? If it's not as bad as the Nightmare Seed, that's one thing, but Nightmare Seed was pretty brutal. At least the part I played. I want to do it, but you kind of do. Yeah. He said that, I think he said the submission for it was like you have a long time to submit if you want to. But, I don't know, like, I want to... I assume you're probably not supposed to get spoiled on it, but I want to see what it's like, because I don't want to go into it blind and then be like, wow, this is miserable, you know? Which is at least what my fear is right now, is that it's going to be miserable. Maybe it won't be, I don't know. 5 Kukris left, is that enough? I need... what, 1 for Moog running section, I think? And I need like 2 in the DLC? I don't know. End of day on Monday, really? Thought it was longer than that. Interesting. I don't know, if I have to do it on the weekend or Monday, I probably won't, because I do have a bit of schoolwork I need to take care of. I have to finish my certification class things for one of my classes for volunteer hours, and then I have like an assignment due on Sunday, which I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I don't think it's that bad, but I don't really know what I'm doing for it, so we'll see. Surely that's not gonna see. Strictly for fun thing. Only playing... Oh, there are like practice seeds too. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, 33 strength. I'll just get 30. Well, I'm a little worried about meeting this damage threshold, so we'll do all 30 strength. Also, no, there's... I know you asked a second ago, there's no auto mod on YouTube. I don't think, at least. Oh, good heavens, that was... I... Okay, let me restart my controller real quick, just in case, before this end section. YouTube chatter forever? I mean, you can be, I guess. I'll probably add auto mod eventually, but it's not really my biggest priority right now. I feel like I'm forgetting something here. Oh. That's not so good. I haven't seen him block the first one before. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I've never seen that soldier block that attack, dude. That's crazy. That is actually so wild to me. I've never seen that. I've done this kill quite a few times too, and I've never seen him block it. I guess I was a little slow, maybe? That's probably what it was. Interesting. Make a note of that in my brain. Yeah, because usually when I do it, he input reads it, but I guess I usually do it early enough when he's still pulling out his sword. But there, he didn't have time. Or, like, he had too much time, really, to pull out his sword and then, like, just hang out. You know? So I guess that's what that was. Interesting. That's... Interesting. I've never even seen that. Poly items. I'm gonna get them in a minute. Surely I won't forget. But yeah, I'll go get them. I'll get them after I do the bug running section. I think I want to do it first. Stupid quick. Yeah, I mean it's like 2-ish, I guess, hours. It is pretty quick. I think Donuts is a bit quicker though, but he doesn't. He does market and then he does no capital, so he has 3 pouches, but like he's faster. I would be more inclined to do that if I didn't get value from Sword Seal, but I feel like the value I get out of Sword Seal, strictly just the endurance, is totally worth it. 5, 4, 3, 2 Kukris. I will use 1 in the DLC, I think, so... Yeah, this is usually how many I have anyway. Should be fine. As long as I don't miss any. guess if I miss one, I can go get the Great Bow, though. I think breaking that chandelier actually makes that guy walk towards it, which is not good. I'm getting a bit of lag though, which is a little worrying. But hey, I guess if I lose a run to lag, that's not the worst thing I could have lost it to. I am gonna go to Ordina though. I just prefer going to Ordina first, because I think it makes the running section look a bit safer. I did route it going that way, but I'd rather just avoid it, because there's lightning balls, there's the invader, and then there's the invisible dragonkin, so I'm just gonna go a little bit slower. And then DLC setup. I need to make sure to not go to round table to upgrade though. I need to go to EG. Get an extra golden seed here too, I guess. I don't know if I need this for an upgrade or not. I imagine Donut's probably like at Smyrn. At or very close. I guess nobody can tell me, but I'm pretty sure that's where he is, if I was guessing. I guess I could like open my Discord and see when Numa pulls him in for the interview. I don't have Discord open right now, but I guess I could do that if I really wanted to know. I'll also maybe go wash my hands before Moog, because my hands are getting kind of sweaty. The classic. Cronus classic. Okay. Week 1 Minecraft server. I saw someone ping about a modded Minecraft server or something. Wait, I did notice you playing League. Have you been playing ranked or have you been playing Mayhem? Because they added some updates to Mayhem, which have been mostly fun. It still feels very one-sided. Some games, I guess a lot of games, but I don't know. The new augments are pretty fun, and there's like combinations and stuff you can do now, which is kind of cool. Kind of strong, I think, but I haven't played around with them enough to really know. Ranked? Oh, I see. You like the new season? Playing bad things? I don't think that was much, to be honest. I mean, it certainly helps to play like a busted character, but that's not gonna make or break your games, you know? Oh, actually, we had an AP Zen in ARAM last night. What's up, Zimmerman? How's it going, dude? Personally, I'm bad. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're playing garbage characters or something, like, it's not going to keep you from climbing, necessarily, at least to a certain point, but it's not gonna help. Dusk Dawn on Zen? Yeah. I think that's what the one in our game last night did. He did Dusk Dawn measures or something. It's weird. Okay. Yeah, plus 10. We have all of our talismans, strength, green spell, Moog shackle. I think we're good. Not that far here.
As clear as day. The coming of our dynasty. More Gwyn.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the Zen last night healed a lot. I didn't know if his is augments or what, but I guess it was the build. He had no damage. I don't remember what all the one in our game last night built, and it might have been augments that let him do damage, but he did do damage. He hurt, for sure. It wasn't crazy, but he did hurt. I think I was playing like Caitlyn or something. AP's in top? Really? That's crazy. Okay, I did buy everything. Yeah. Pretty sure I don't need anything else. And no AP augments in draft. Pretty sure Donut's done now, dude. I might be wrong, but I have to imagine he's already. I'm gonna go watch my dude. They're getting really sticky and sweaty, so I'm gonna go sit in Volcano Manor because that's a safe zone. Even though I'm pretty sure Donut's finished, so I'm terribly sorry, but I will be right back. Okay. Back to spamming Garen Mundo. Sure, they are both pretty strong right now, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay. Just gotta collect all my Skaduki Dookie fragments. And it's really foggy too. And yeah, use one more fragment, or one more Kukri for the Fire Knight before Mesmer, and that should be my last one that moves. So I should have one extra. Which is what I know. Skaduki free, yeah, true. +0 Mesmer with +0 fragments. Easy. Actually, I would have +2, but I'm not trusting. Oh yeah, this guy like does a little dance when he falls down. It's so funny. There it is again. One more time. Nope. One time, I think I was doing the Rolana run, and I was coming to get this fragment. Same like pathing and everything. And he did that little falling animation 4 or 5 times. It was so funny. I didn't know what was happening, but he just kept falling over and over again. He took a total of maybe 3 steps, and he just kept falling over and over. It was awesome. How many arcs do I have? 3? Okay. So we have a total of 4 chances to do it with it. And then out of luck. I kind of wish Numa let us cheat in the fragments, to be honest, because suck to go pick up every time, but you really, with how broken the weapons are and the buffs we can get on everything, you really don't that. So, like, 5, I probably could have gone 5 on this boss, and Rolana. It's just like, there's enough to pick up to get 6 or 7, or however many I get, so I may as well. Because most of them are on my way. Okay? There's just a lot of warping for the ones I grab, at least. Pretty sure Donut's done by now. Pretty sure I should have rested too. Maps, then Rune Arcs. Yeah, maps and Rune Arcs would be nice. That's for sure. Mostly the maps. Like, having the maps is really just... It's really nice to just not have to think about it. Rune Arcs aren't quite as big of a deal in my opinion, but they are nice to have if you do end up dying, which... It's kind of funny, like, thinking about... Oh, if I die, I'm gonna need an extra Rune Arc. Where can I grab this? What's up, Wonder? I'll try my best. I didn't know, so thanks for letting me know. I would have gotten hit by that guy over there. Oh, dude. This... TLA skip? I actually did think about doing TLA skip limit, but then I was like, I can't even do this in randos, so no, I'm not going to do it in the hitless tournament. But it would have been cool, I knew I couldn't pull it. Because I even tried to do, Mother Skip, but I kept dying to it in rando, so I was like, you know what, I'll just go the long way, underground. It's not that important. 0 importance, true, yeah. Ah, nice one. Commander? Actually, true, yeah, there is commanders still. A mother skip for commanders. TLEA skip into a mother skip. We speed run to Gaius. I'm not. I clear up the rules, dude. It's too complicated. I'm gonna get this grace just in case. I don't need to double back for it like I did last week. That dragon does sound really close. So... Dude, I can't believe I'm gonna have to do this. If I get this run, I'm gonna be a legend. But there's no way I'm not getting to this run. I'm sorry. Yo, this guy's pretty damn close to me. What's up with that? Actually, worst DLC boss right here, by the way. This guy's so butt cheeks. shoot, I forgot how I did this. I think I messed up my pathing, but I think it's fine. I'm really worried about that goat thing. Does anybody know if the Beast Torch scares the sheep goat guys? I know it scares away the boars, I just don't know about the sheeps. Okay, we need two more fragments here, I think. And then go back section. We get one of them. Surely it does scare away the sheep, right? I don't know. I need this fragment and then the one on the way to Route Base. And then I think those are the last ones I get here and go back section. I'm gonna do the door war pulse on Mesmer. I don't know if it's allowed or not, but I don't see why it wouldn't. I think it's fine. So it saves me like 10 seconds on buffs or something. So I figure I may as well. And if Numa says it's not allowed, then it's too late. I think Team Millis allows it though, so I think it should be fine. Because I'm pretty sure Lank did it in one of his all bosses runs, actually, as like a kind of really cool time save. So I think it's probably fine. Can I drop down one more time? Yeah. Okay. I really, like, I don't want to take big fall damage. I'm trying to be really careful in here. Because that happened to me once when I was doing region locked plus DLC. I might just go straight towards O Mother because I know it's pretty safe line over there. I think there's like some sheep or something. I'm pretty sure Donut's like for sure done by this point. So it just depends on how many hits he had, I guess. And if I get... Actually, it doesn't depend on how many hits he has, it depends on how many I have. Because if I don't get hit, we are like super incomplete. I'll take a long path here. As long as the fire golem doesn't do like the kick or something. bud? What you doing there? Having some trouble deciding? Is he just gonna, like, slowly walk towards me? I haven't seen him do that. Like, whenever I play randos, he always does the one that shoots, like, 50,000 fireballs at you, or, like, the stomp or the kick or something. And none of them are ever really a problem, but I've never seen him just walk at me missing me. I don't think this guy sees me, guys. Time is almost upon us. Moment of truth. Did I practice enough? Or did I not? Practice too much? Or am I simply too nervous? The world may never know. Think of your arc dinos. Spend like the last however many hours in arc killing Ocedon babies because I keep getting the bad stats. Dinotheriums. I haven't even had baby Dinotheriums. I stopped. I tamed a decent breeding pair, I think, and then I was like, I'm done. I'm moving on. I think it's because I got like a good Ocedon, like a pretty solid Ocedon, and I got an Ascendant saddle, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking play with this guy now. And he's really strong. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna use these for the boss fight. So I've been trying to tame one that has better health. I keep not getting it, but yeah. So I've spent a long time just killing. And I'm trying to get a good Thyla too. Because I have one with good melee, which I don't even really care about that much, because I just want it for the bleed. but I want the health. I want good health on it so it won't die as fast. And I have one that has like 50 points in stamina, almost 60 in weight, and it's like I don't particularly want this. My headphones keep kind of cutting in and out. Oh. This is new. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I've never seen him, like, he always walks into the wall. Does he chase me all the way up here? Surely. That fucking red pig. Oh my god, that was so fun. I got pretty bailed out there that he finished his combo right after. Not gonna talk about that, okay? That will be the incident. Yeah, I wish Dire Wolves are better too. They're at least a little better with the back bonus, but they still don't have a saddle, so they're kind of just weaker naturally. I forgot a fragment again. How? I don't even know what fragment it is. Oh my god, that sucks. Do we just do it at +6? It's good to. It probably doesn't matter. Oh, really, Lemon? I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. What's up, Jode? Little sketch, but it happens. No, I think I got both of those, Lemon. I usually don't get the Rolana one, but I got them, so I don't know which one I didn't get. I guess I could go through Insys, or I could just do it at +6. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's gonna be a long fight either way, so. Know what I mean? Yeah, true, just 2 guys. They're probably watching me and being like, what the hell is this guy doing? They don't know the tech. Yeah, I didn't go into... Oh, I went to Ballarat. I didn't go in, though. I'll just do it +6, dude. It's not a big deal. Five, yeah. Gaius is a hog. Oh, that was pretty bad, sorry. I'm pretty sure I did. To Ballarat? Yeah, this is Ballarat. Yeah, that is gonna confuse the commentators, but it's okay. They don't need to understand my methods. Okay, I mean, here we go, I guess. Now or never. I'll give it a good 3 attempts at +0. And if I can't get it, I'll go back and half level. Okay. Buckle up. Good. Incoming spears. That was bad. Good stagger, good stagger. Oh, good bleed. Except for we're in a weird spot. Oh yeah. And I fucking missed, but it's fine. Stagger, get a bleed soon, I think. Yep. I missed it, man. I'm a bit. It's okay. Let's fucking go, dude. Yes, sir, dude. Let's go. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Beautiful. Beautiful, dude. There was one bad roll in there, but I got bailed out, dude. And I got to do the cool dodge twice, even though I went a little early. Nice, dude. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, that feels really good to be done with. Yeah, that's not even in Discord, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. Thank you all for that GG's, dude. What's up, buddy? Oh. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, just one bad roll in there on that spin, the slow spin, but that's good. What's up, River? What's up, Mike? Making you look bad? Like, I've probably put like 20 hours of Mesmer in this week, dude. Maybe more. Like, I'm talking in G7 plus 0. Oh, man. And I had one less skidoo than, so I'll take it. I'm shaking, dude. I thought my heart was gonna beat out of my chest during that fight. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if Donut would have gotten it, but I'm not surprised. Hello, hello. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I've been watching Donut and we have both been practicing a lot. So it's really cool that we both got it. That's awesome. Thank you. Well, thanks. When I first was practicing, I was just doing the R1 for damage, and then the more I got comfy, I really wanted to weave in the R2 somewhere. And so I just started trying it on some of those really big snake attacks, and I think there's only 2 spots I can do it, and he didn't do the other one, but it took a lot of testing to figure out where I had to aim it, and when I had to time it to actually get it to hit him on the snake. And I did it a little early both times there, because usually his head will wrap around me, and I'll land right on it and get a double hit, but I did it a little early because I was really nervous, so... But yeah, I mean, it just took some testing to figure out the timing and direction. But yeah, I hope y'all like that. I was really excited to show that off because that was a lot of fun to find. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Mhm. Thank you. Yeah, this was probably my favorite week so far. This one was really, really fun. Yeah, this one's cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still like shaking a lot. I'm really nervous still. But yeah, I'm glad to have gotten that one. That one feels really good because I spent a lot of time practicing Gone Mesmer this week. Yeah. Yeah, every time I've done that, he walks into 2 light posts or something, and he just stands there and doesn't move. But he didn't do that this time, so I probably should have warped back and redone it. But of course, yeah, yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to see the next match today. Thank you. Thank you. Jeez. Thank you. It's been amazing. Thank you for hosting this and having me and all these and other amazing runners. It's been so awesome, dude. I really can't tell you enough. It's really, really amazing. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, I kind of feel like I dragged that off for a bit, so that's on me, but... Oh, yeah, thanks for your roughing, Well, Water Goddess. I appreciate it. I'm glad it was easy on you. Man, what a fucking run, dude. I'm really excited to watch that one back, and I'm excited to watch the next one, dude. That was awesome. I'm really happy we got it too, and I'm glad that Fire Knight didn't hit me because I would have been tilted. So, yeah, like I've never seen him. I've done that so many times, and I've never seen him not just stand in the corner and do nothing. So that was a little scary, but I'm glad it was okay. I got kind of lucky. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. That was awesome. That was a good run. I'm really proud of that one. I am gonna raid Numa though. Guess I'll go ahead and send you all over there. Yeah, make sure to hang out. The next match is gonna be awesome to watch, and I mean, if you can, make sure you donate to the charity. It's a really good cause. It's a great charity. And thank you guys for being here. I will be back on Monday to practice and route the smithing percent a little bit. I did already route it, and I think I got it on my route because it's a pretty simple run, honestly. But yeah, I'll be back for like some practice and stuff. Maybe I'll have time for some Omen Killer this week, potentially, since this week is a little more chill. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you again, Bod Water Goddess, for reffing. And I will see you all on Monday. Peace.